Hey guys, this is Julian R here, and we are ready for another episode. And today, this series that I want to do, I want to call them This Week in Fashion. And basically what I want to do is just take the news of the fashion industry from the week and then give a little bit of discussion and personal opinion on what's going on around. So we'll be both informed and then we'll create a little bit of knowledge for you. And for this, I have a very special guest in here. She's Lennie. So for all of you who doesn't know her, she is a professional makeup artist. So it's a very important opinion to have because I see it for the perspective of the photography and directing and all that stuff that's going on. Maybe a little bit of business, but she also has her business side and she also sees it from the beauty and the makeup and products and whatever is happening to the industry. So I think it's a little bit important, and thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
That's phenomenal to have you here. And let's get started. What about that?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with the news of InStyle magazine. InStyle UK is going to close the print edition. So this is revolutionary. What they're saying is that they have seen the need of the market, of their consumers, to migrate into online-only content. So they're going to close their print edition totally, although their numbers are pretty good. I mean, they were still printing 100,000 copies. There's been a lot of transition lately in the industry of going totally online, and that's the reason why we're creating content like this, creating videos instead of just text. And the print magazines that are suffering a lot, I mean, they're not selling ads as they used to before, and that is I think it's very interesting. I think
it's innovating. It's a risk too because I know that a lot of people right now are not getting the print versions of the magazines because it's very easy have a digital version. You can be whatever place and read the magazine, but there is a lot of people like back in the days used to have those magazines, the print. And for you photographers, I know that you guys love to have the prints. So it's like you won't have that anymore.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out there and print or whatever. Of course, getting the tear sheets is always special.
It's even if you're working for the magazine as a makeup artist or as a photographer, you want to have that physical copy of your work. So I don't know.
But you know what? At the same time, it's creating a lot of opportunities for other people, especially content creators, as we migrate to the online-only kind of brand. And this is only UK, so they're gonna see like how it goes, and then they'll, depending on how it goes, they'll migrate to InStyle USA or the rest of the world. InStyle is owned by Time Inc., but Condé Nast and Hearst, so pretty much Harper's Bazaar and Vogue and all that will follow that kind of trend, and we've seen it. I mean, you go to their YouTube channels, you see their Facebook pages, and I actually the way I read the news right now is I go on their Twitter pages. Vogue's Twitter, Harper's Bazaar Twitter. So as our generation of millennials just get informed in that way, they've seen it as a very good option. So I don't know, let us know what you think, guys. Okay guys, for the second news that we have today, let's talk about the Covergirl's new cover boy. And this is a topic that's been all over the news, all over social media. I mean, it's been everywhere because it's actually really remarkable. I mean, they've gone from the traditional all girls and everything into having a boy makeup artist as their ambassador.
The cover ambassador for the entire campaign. I think I have like mixed emotions with this because I think Covergirl has always been a brand that is for women's, like they empower women's and everything. And having a boy this time is like, okay, so next time we're having another boy maybe, or what are we gonna bring this, or how are we gonna be taking this move forward? But I'm very happy for the guy because I think he deserves it, especially for all the bullying that he's been suffering for being a male makeup artist, for loving makeup, and that's something that is being there for all the makeup artists that are right now in YouTube and Instagram promoting their job and promoting whatever they love to do. They always suffer for that. It's not a guy thing or a girl thing, it's for everybody. But I don't know, I think it's good for him, but for the brand I don't think it's that good.
You don't think it's going to be that good?
Yeah.
It's just that someone has to be the first at something, you know, and Covergirl is trying to be like the first one to create this revolution, and it's the whole revolution that's going across the industry on the genderless, you know, trend or the genderless thing, having boys just wearing girls' clothes, and there have been a couple campaigns during the year. There have been celebrities, you know, like Will Smith's son, you know, kids that have been like using skirts for boys. That's normal now. We're trying to make it trendy and all that stuff. So I think it is difficult to understand because of the tradition or the traditional side of people, but it's also interesting to see, you know, how this will develop. Of course, it'll bring more opportunities to many more people.
Yes, definitely.
It'll empower, you know, a certain generation that has been suffering a lot from bullying and aggression, you know, towards them. So it's just interesting. It's just, I mean, I cannot say it's good or bad because we don't know. And of course, in 20 years, as it happens in fashion, we'll realize that, oh my God, this was just a big point in time that could happen, or it could be something like
I know a lot of brands are gonna come up with new things like that now. That Covergirl was the first one. I bet there's gonna be more brands that are gonna have a bunch of diverse type of things. But I'm not against of him. I'm just like Covergirl should be for girls. Like that's what I think. That's my honest opinion. It's not because he's a guy. It's because of the brand.
Okay.
But I love it. I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the opportunity for makeup artists be out there. He's actually the first guy and the first makeup artist to be on a Covergirl magazine, like being the cover of the brand. But I don't know, I feel like mixed emotions.
True. Kudos to the guy. He is 17 years old, so he's super young. He's just trying to figure out like actually to which color.
I love his pictures.
His pictures are phenomenal. Yeah, we're gonna do
his prom pictures are.
That's how he got famous. I mean, if you didn't know, he got famous because he recreated his prom pictures, his senior photos, because he didn't like the way the lighter.
It's actually great because prom pictures are horrible all the time.
Senior pictures.
It doesn't matter. Or senior. It was senior or prom.
Senior photos, and I think on the list, like the top 3 worst pictures is like driver's license, and then like senior photos.
Exactly. It's horrible.
It's just crazy. But he made them look like really nice, and that's the reason how he got, you know, super famous and viral. He posted them, and then he got tweets and retweets, and even Zendaya was put, you know, like, dude, you win, you're awesome. So we're gonna put his YouTube channel here and the Instagram also on the bottom, so you guys can see and give us your opinion. I mean, we respect all the opinions. We're just putting it out there as the news, informing. Okay, guys, and to finish this video that is getting too long. Nah, just kidding. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. We have the story of Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham has announced that she is going to launch a collection with Target, in partnership with Target.
Oh my God, I'm buying that.
So that is great, and it's funny because we see Target as a super store, like a big store, but we don't see it as a Macy's or Bloomingdale's or anything like that. At least I don't see it like that because it sells so many things. But throughout history, there are a couple of good, very renowned designers that have created collections for Target exclusively. So that is great, and especially now Victoria Beckham, which is just at her prime. It is phenomenal. And not only that, so it's not only going to be women's clothes, but it's also going to be for kids. So she has like some accessories and kids wear. Yeah. That's going to be very interesting. I don't know what you think about it.
I think it's awesome. I mean, I can't wait. I want to see everything and see how that goes.
Yeah, cool. It's gonna be phenomenal, I guess, because they've used some patterns and ideas that she's brought to Victoria by Victoria Beckham, like her collection, and they're using it for this collection as well. And one of the things that she was saying, which I think it makes her a great person, because she has like this fashion personality, like emotionless and all that stuff. But she has this shows that she has a great heart. And she was saying that she always wanted to create a collection for those people that either couldn't afford designer clothes or that didn't want to go for designer clothes.
Wow.
So it's something that is going to be affordable. I think the number that I read was it's going to be priced from $6 to $70.
It's not that
and
bad.
most of the pieces are going to be like in the $40 range, which is affordable. I mean, it's super affordable if we think about if we compare with a designer label.
Of course,
you know. So and it has a great name. So I mean, I wish her all the best.
Yes, it's gonna be a hit. I mean, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, she has like that thing.
She has an amazing taste, and I think everything she does it becomes in something great. Like everything she does. So I don't think this is going to be an exception. She's very a businesswoman, and she's an example for everybody. So I think this is gonna be great, and I can't wait.
She's built a great name and a great reputation in the industry. So for sure, bringing that to a broader audience. Talk about diversity that we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
So it's just expanding that and taking care of the rest of the population. That's definitely going to help her, and that's going to help the industry along with it.
Yes.
All right, guys. So that's all we had for today. Thank you very much for joining us, and Lennie, thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward for you to join me every week on this fashion.
Yes,
stories.
Of course.
It was great news that we had. I mean, there's a lot going on in the industry that we want to share with you guys, and that's what we're going to try to do. And if you have any comments or any opinion, please let us know down below. If you have a question, for sure, and we'll try to answer, all your questions. Opinions, everybody has an opinion. You can put them down below, but please be respectful. I mean, everybody deserves some respect. One last thing before I forget, Lennie, I'm going to put your Instagram handles or social media on the description. Perfect. So we all can give you some love there and share what you do, which is great, by the way. And thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time.